House Republicans celebrate at the White House with President Trump.
They do. They boarded buses just minutes after they passed a bill that would repeal and replace the Affordable Care Act. The House bill would eliminate penalties for people who refuse to buy health insurance. It would roll back money given to states to expand Medicaid. It would allow insurance companies to charge more to customers with pre-existing conditions. But it would also provide $8 billion to help those high-risk customers pay those higher premiums.
It was a very tight margin of victory. 217 Republicans voted for the bill. It needed 216 to pass. No Democrats voted for it. 20 Republicans voted against it. All 3 Iowa Republicans voted for the repeal. Democrat Dave Loebsack voted against. And a lot of Iowans have a lot of questions after the House passage of the American Health Care Act.
KCCI's Tommy Clark is live at Mercy Medical Center in Des Moines. And Tommy, the Central Iowans you spoke with are filled with uncertainty tonight.
That's right, Steve. Many Iowans say that hospital visits may become more stressful because of those provisions in the plan. Now, a certain provision that you were just talking about, which pertains to pre-existing conditions, may be especially stressful for many Iowans.
It's a mess. It's worse than uncertain. It's a mess.
Kim Holding has faced the shortfalls of the Affordable Care Act and says the entire system worries her.
The problem is it shouldn't be about insurance. It shouldn't cost more than one person makes in their lifetime for a single medical event.
She says the American Health Care Act makes her worry about her family members because of a major provision to the plan. It would allow states to opt out of certain regulations, including the requirement to not discriminate against people with pre-existing conditions.
That's going to discriminate against every older person because it's pretty hard to get to be age 50, 55, 60, 65 and not have something that's a pre-existing condition.
Local medical experts say there is an amendment to address the concern. Funds would be provided to help states opting out, creating high-risk pools to cover those with pre-existing conditions.
I think it's an interesting strategy. The big question is how many states will choose to waive the requirement? And the second question is, if many do, is $8 billion going to be enough?
Holding says no matter what, it's a stressful mess that starts with a big sigh.
Worry and kind of, it's frustration. It shouldn't be like that.
And that frustration continues. Dr. Mulhausen says the bill has a steep hill to climb in the U.S. Senate. Now, the Mercy Health Network CEO just came out with a statement minutes ago about their reaction. They say that they're disappointed in today's House decision to pass the amended plan and that they applaud the members of the House that said no. Live in Des Moines, Tommy Clark, KCCI News, Iowa's news leader.
Now, just hours before the repeal vote in Washington, President Trump signed an executive order that is not sitting well with some Iowa religious groups. It tells the Internal